We see no end to the political slugfest over Parliament security breach. Both houses of the Parliament today witnessed this uproar over the December 13th incident, demanding Home Minister Amit Shah himself to address the House on the security breach in the Parliament. In fact, all the opposition MPs, most of them, stormed the well of the House in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and the ruckus was such that the Lok Sabha Speaker is suspended in both Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. At least close to 100 MPs have been suspended, an unprecedented move in nearly a decade. With just barely 5 days left for the Parliament now to function, we're seeing 46 MPs from the Lok Sabha, 46 MPs from the Rajya Sabha have now been suspended for the remainder of the winter session. Let me quickly cut across to Saket Gokhale, who's an MP with the Rajya Sabha of the TMC, joining us. Mr. Saket, thanks for speaking to India today. You're one of those who've been suspended, nearly 100 MPs suspended in an unprecedented move. While I did speak with a BJP MP himself, he says that they called for it. The opposition has asked for it. They do not believe in civilized conversation, a discussion rather. Heckling is the norm that you have displayed all through.
Thanks, Mr. Jamal. First of all, a clarification. I have not been suspended. I am among the only three in my party in the Rajya Sabha that have not been suspended. So no, I wasn't being obscene. I wasn't heckling. I wasn't doing any of that. All that we were demanding for the last several days is that Home Minister Amit Shah come and address the Parliament. He's in fact made a statement on your channel first about the Parliament attack, the security breach. And all we've been asking, we followed the procedure first. We submitted Rule 267 notices every day since the 13th of December. None of these notices were entertained by the government. Today morning, the list of business for the day said that Mr. Amit Shah is going to come and table 2 bills in Parliament. Mr. Amit Shah was so scared of addressing the Parliament that he did not show up in the Rajya Sabha and he sent the MOS home. Now, the simple question is this. If we are apparently creating a ruckus and, if the government wants to have a civilized discussion, the chairperson of the Rajya Sabha today said that no legislative business is possible when the House is not in order. Fine. When the House is not in order, no legislative business is possible. But today, without any debate, the government managed to pass 2 very important bills in the Rajya Sabha. So how was that parliamentary business carried out if the House was not in order? They had enough order to pass 2 bills today, but Home Minister Amit Shah, just asking him to come, gets not 1, not 2, not 10, not 20, 92 MPs suspended. 92. I mean, this is unprecedented in the history of independent India.
The BJP more often than not says that this has happened during the Congress regime as well. We've seen this. This may be unprecedented in a decade, but similar scenes were witnessed in '89. The blame game there continues, not justifying the move, but this is the response.
I mean, then we can also say that, we were under a colonial power like the British and the BJP is behaving. I mean, how far back in history should we go? Should we talk about the Rowlatt Act? Should we talk about how dissent was cracked down upon the British and the BJP is doing the same? This whole rubbish of going into history and Congress did this and the British did this and Akbar did this and Tipu Sultan did this and Mughal did this. How far back do we have to go? We're talking today, 2023. On the anniversary, not just on an ordinary day, on the anniversary of the Parliament attack, Parliament was breached. Not just the compound of the Parliament, but the House where MPs sit was breached.
Yet you do have SIT teams that have been formed. You have probe that's happening in 6 states. The accused have been arrested. Now, what beyond? You want the Prime Minister and the Home Minister to address, yes, but does that mean it derails all conversation for a fruitful discussion in the rest of the winter session?
I'll tell you what is the most interesting thing. SIT has been formed, all of these things. I'm learning from you. I'm a member of Parliament. Is it too much for me when my Parliament, where I sit, has been attacked, to have the Home Minister come and address the Parliament? I'm learning all these facts from you. Why should I have to learn the facts of what is happening and what happened and what is being done on television? Is the Home Minister not a member of Parliament? Is it not his duty to come and address parliamentarians and tell them all these things? I mean, are we going to run the Parliament from India today now, or are we going to run it in the actual new Parliament building that is supposed to be so glorious?
So it appears to me, and this is in conversation with some of the BJP netas, they say Parliament, the new Parliament at least, will not tolerate heckling. If the opposition members think that they can create ruckus at every given situation, not wanting to discuss issues in an orderly manner, then this is how they're going to be dealt with. This is a message being sent out.
I don't know what message they're sending, what new parliament. I mean, basically opposition is not going to be tolerated in the new parliament. Civilized discussion, very simple. We submitted a notice. Why is it so difficult for Mr. Amit Shah to come and have a 1 hour discussion? What is stopping him? We're very happy to sit down, listen to him. What is stopping him? Again, we're asking, we've submitted 267 notices. He's refusing to come to Rajya Sabha. My question is, we'll have a wonderful civilized discussion. We'll give him roses and, we'll say Modi, Modi and all of that. But Parliament to आइए. Parliament आने से क्यों डर रहे हो आप? You're suspending 92 MPs. But funny part is, the Lok Sabha MP Pratap Simha, who issued the passes for people who disrupted and attacked the Parliament, he has not been suspended as of today. 92 India MPs have been suspended, but no action has been taken against the MP who jeopardized national security by signing visitor passes for those who disrupted the Parliament. So this will not be tolerated, that will not be tolerated. Let me put this very simply. We saw what the BJP did in 2013-14. We all know what Mr. Arun Jaitley, Sushma Swaraj said. What the BJP tolerates, doesn't tolerate, they're running a dictatorship. When they say that we will not tolerate this, tolerate that, as if the parliament belongs to their uncle. But that's fine. Let them say whatever they want to tolerate, not tolerate in the parliament building. The BJP should not forget that they will very soon, in fact, be sitting in the opposition. And we will remember everything about how the parliament was run under the BJP. And we will give the same gyan to them the moment they're sitting in the opposition.
All right. Saket, thank you very much. Appreciate your time. You're one of those opposition MPs who hasn't been suspended. Maybe we'll hear from you on
what happens tomorrow. Who knows what happens tomorrow? I mean, this is a modified democracy, so maybe...
we suggest you stay back to communicate. At least you could be the mediator to all the other suspended MPs of the opposition. You have the big India bloc meeting tomorrow as well. You could be one of those mediators for them. Thank you very much.
I just want the Home Minister to come. Thank you. I just want the Home Minister to address us. That's what I'm going to ask for tomorrow as well, and my party too.
Thank you, Saket.